Hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy. I am so glad to be doing this again with you. So you're so much welcome. If you are new here, please stay to the end. You are in the right channel because in this channel we teach and learn from one another just how to be good, better social beings and just being happy and loving ourselves. And please don't forget to comment, like, and share my videos. So you're so much welcome. And I will say today that I have something very interesting, and I just want to talk to a specific group of people who are in a state or a situation, or they just feel like most of the things that is happening to them is so negative, so frustrating, and so hurting and all that. So today I just want to talk to those people who are going through stuff and they have no one to talk to. And today I'm gonna tell you that you have to be okay. Be okay. Be okay. Person X, be okay. And I will wish that you be okay with the following things, and in the end I'll tell you why. First of all, I want you to be okay with being talked about on a negative note. Just be okay with, people talking negative about you, people talking ill about you, people, just having, descriptions about you that are not quite good. Just be okay with it. Be okay with it. Don't bother yourself. Just be okay with it. Another thing that you should be I'll tell you to be okay with is please be okay with just being judged. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. You see, if someone has a perception about you, 99% of the time you will never convince this person otherwise. So if a person has already created a perception about you, there is no way you will convince this person to think about you in another dimension. So just be okay with being judged. Be okay with the perception that people are giving you. Please don't waste your time defending yourself. It's just like talking to a rock. So even if you explain yourself or you defend yourself about your character to someone, you're just doing zero work. They've already created a perception about you depending on how you interacted or how they just view you. You see, I'll say, like, as human beings, when you meet someone, there's a way you present yourself. Could be that day you just woke up so grumpy, you're so sad, you were not feeling so much okay, and you're just so down. And then now you meet person X, and you're just so sad in their presence, you're not happy. So person X will go away knowing that you are always a sad person, never happy and all that. So that is the perception they have about you. But what they don't know about you is that most of the time you enjoy doing what you're doing, you enjoy your life, you just enjoy having people around you. They don't know about that. They only have to believe what they see, and sometimes what people see or what people perceive is just a quarter of who a person is really made of. So at the end of the day, don't waste your time. Just be okay with being judged. Be okay with being perceived in whatever manner they want to perceive you. Also, my dear, be okay with being embarrassed. Just be okay with that. Be okay with being embarrassed. Be okay with being underrated. You know why? Because the underdogs will always win. An underdog will always win. There are so many examples of people who have been the underdogs and they have gotten out of, that box, and they have done so well with so many things in this world. So just be okay. Be okay with just being embarrassed and being underrated, because underdogs will always win. That is something for sure, sure. I can tell you for free that underdogs will always win. And these underdogs are normally those who are underrated and those who are just always unlucky to just be embarrassed by people that are around them or just by anyone who they interact with. Also, be okay with not being included in things. Be very much okay with that. If you're not invited with people that you know very well, that you expect to invite you in whatever, in whatever, what do you call them, in whatever circumstances they're going through, that maybe it's a party, or maybe it's a celebration of something. If you're not invited, don't cry yourself down, or don't feel like you don't matter. No, if you're not invited, be okay with that. Don't question it. Don't even act on it. Just be okay with it and let it be. Because I will tell you that sometimes it's good to let people be free around you. Let people be free. Let people choose how they want to act when they are around you. Let people do these things, because when you give them the freedom to do these things without you coercing them, like telling them, okay, I would like that you invite me and all this and all that, you will see a true picture of who these people, you'll just see their true picture. You'll see their true picture. So you'll just know that, okay, in person's X life, I know that I don't really matter that much. So you'll put your place, you'll put yourself where you suit best in their life. So you won't force yourself around, wanting to be the first one to get the invitation, or wanting to be invited. If they don't invite you in things that are intimate and very important, just know your place in their life and adjust. So be okay with not being invited by anyone. Please be okay with that. Also, be okay with not making a decision. Be okay with that. You don't have to make a decision there and then, okay? Even the act of not making a decision is a decision itself. It is in itself a decision. And why am I saying that? Because there are very many advantages as to why you should not be so quick in making a decision and just letting things settle, okay, on the surface. So when you let things settle on the surface, it gives you time to think, rethink, okay, rethink again about it, and by the time you decide, now this is the step I'm going to take, at least you will have made a wise decision that you are never going to regret about. So basically what I'm saying is be okay with not making a decision. You don't need to make a decision about each and everything, no, because sometimes you'll make a wrong decision that will make you regret everything that you've ever worked for, okay? And then be okay with being a fool, okay, sweethearts? Be okay with being a fool. Just be okay with being a fool. And what do I mean by this? Be okay with being a fool in the sense that you don't have to take matters in your hands, okay? An example about this is someone has really wronged you, someone has really hurt you deepest, and you want to take matters into your hands by revenging and all that. It won't take you anywhere. The best revenge is to sit back and wait for the universe to do its work. Okay? So the universe is the best, is the best thing when it comes to giving revenge to people who hurt you. So you don't have to take matters in your hands and plan revenge and scheme all that. No, just do good, be kind, love those people or that person, and just let the universe do its work. It's gonna place them where they're supposed to be. So the universe is in such a way that you will just earn what you plant, okay? You'll sow the seed that you plant. And karma is normally real. So it could be good karma or bad karma, depending on the acts and the things and the seeds you're planting in this world, or how you're treating others, or it could be anything. Yeah, so don't take matters just be a fool, okay? Be okay with being a fool. Take a back seat, relax, and let the universe do all that work for you. You will enjoy, okay? Another thing, and the very last thing that I'll tell you, is that, dear one, you must be okay with failing in life. Be okay with failing in life. Be okay, okay? It could be failure in your marriage. It could be failure in your finance. It could be failure in just the relationship between your family. It could be failure in anything that you're trying to get in life. Be okay with that first. Just be okay with the fact that you've not been able to achieve what you had planned for. And this will make you really accept the fact that you are actually human. It will even give you more space to see where you had gone wrong. It will give you more space to see where you can work on so that you can improve. So be okay with failure. You don't need to be perfect every now and then. You don't need to wake up a hero. You don't need to wake up like every time you're successful. There's no manual for you just to wake up every day the same person. There are days you'll wake up down, there are days you'll wake up feeling so nice, there are days you'll be vibrating high, there are days you'll just want to be in bed the whole day. So just be okay with any kind of failure, because one thing I know about failing in life is that it's normally followed by victory. So any failure in life that you experience and you embrace the chaos that comes with it, at the end of the day, you will win. You will win, okay? You will win. And lastly, I want to tell you this. Why am I telling you to be okay with all those things? I'm telling you to be okay with all those things because when you are okay with all the chaos that are happening in your life, you're just okay and leaving them on the surface, okay? And giving yourself a time or just being in a position whereby you feel it. You know, it's good to feel. When you're going through pain, when you're going through hurt, when you're going through stress, when you're going through emotions that you cannot understand what is happening to you, or you're just going through negative emotions, it's good to feel it. Learn to feel it. Don't throw away those feelings. Don't convince your mind not to feel the pain. Feel the pain, okay? And let the pain be on surface. Just let the pain be. And why I'm telling you that you have to be okay with such situations is that when you let them be on the surface and you allow yourself to feel it, that is the best way that you are going to solve most of your issues. That is the best way that actually these things you're not okay with are going to work out for the best when it comes to you. So it's gonna work out for your best. So that is what normally happens because you're not trying to resist. But the resistance is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. Resisting anything is the worst thing you can ever do to your life. Do not resist. Do not resist. You're feeling pain, don't resist. It's pain. Name it. It's pain. I'm feeling pain. I'm feeling so bad. I really just want to cry the whole day, okay? Just be able to observe it, be able to see it and feel it, okay? That is the quickest way that it will go away, and that is the quickest way that will give you a chance to think about solutions, or as you feel it, it's gonna just, things are just going to work out that you'll not even understand how things really worked out for you, but at the end of the day you've solved whatever issue you are going through. So generally what I'm just telling you is be okay with anything that is happening to your life, whether it's negative or positive. Be okay with it first. Just accept it. Just say, okay, yeah, this has happened to me and the feeling is so bad. I feel so much pain. I'm so hurt. Okay? So feel it. Feel it, even if it's going to take 30 minutes. Feel it, and then after that, dust off yourself. And I'm sure out of it, you're going to take a very good step towards adjusting and just becoming a better person. Let everything be on the surface, okay? And I think one thing that I'll emphasize that I've already talked about, never ever, if you really want to have a satisfying life, okay, we cannot be perfect. You cannot all get there to be very perfect and, you know, have a very, very satisfying life. But just to have at least a very satisfying life, at least a satisfying life, something that you really have to consider that I've already talked to you about and I feel like I should emphasize is that never take matters in your hands. Please, never take matters in your hands. And when I say matters in your hands is, don't take on revenge. Don't plan to revenge. Don't plan or scheme on revenging on someone. Just sit and wait. You'll see how things are going to turn out. You just sit and wait. The universe knows how to place us in our positions, okay? If I wronged someone a few years back, okay, by making them feel a lot of pain, that same thing will just come back to me, okay, from a different person, okay? And that is why we will always have to pay for our sins here on earth before we go 6 feet under. So heaven and earth is here on earth, and it's based on how we are, our actions are. So that is one thing I want to emphasize, and I really want you to look at it. I know you're going through something. I know you really feel so much pain. I know you feel like just going and, fighting that person. I know you feel like you're scheming on doing something that person will never forget. I'm just telling you, stop. You're just wasting your energy. You're wasting your soul, okay? So please don't do it. Sit back, and you know what? The universe knows how to do it better without you straining, and you'll see what will happen, okay? So you do good and go away. Be a good person and go away, right? Yeah. So those are the simple habits that you can practice, or can I say those are the things that you can always be okay with, so that you can have a satisfying life. So I hope I have encouraged you. I hope you feel a little bit different. I hope I have discouraged you in going to do evil back to someone who hurt you. And I hope you're gonna benefit from this, and also help others. Yeah, so that marks the end of this video. I'm so happy that you listened to me, and for that I want to wish you a very good day, night, evening, or even morning, in whichever part of the world that you are in. So that's a bye. Thank you guys. Bye.